everyone, this is Phantom Celebi, and I am the Queen! The Empress of overanalyzing stuff. And I'm going to overanalyze the crud out of this gloriously weird mobile game. So, it's not the game itself, because the game is basically Bejeweled, but with, you know, like a house setup thing and a garden. But yeah, like, it's basically Bejeweled. But, yeah, so the game itself doesn't need analyzing. There isn't really anything there, as far as I know. Maybe there's some context to these stories in the game itself, but I'm going based off of the marketing campaign, where they're putting out animated videos almost every week, and I'm going to put this in order of what is the things that I think make sense in that order. So, if you want to listen to that, that's cool. If you don't, then I guess just click off this video and, you know, watch one of these videos. So I'm not going to be putting up the videos because I don't actually want to be sued by Lily's Garden, because I know that, like, they have specific things for copyrights and all that, and I don't know how mobile games work, so for the most part I'm just going to be talking about all the things that happen in these videos, and then you guys can watch it yourself. There's actually... God, I can't English! But yeah, like, there are links to that. I'll link down the Lily's Garden ads channel in the description, and you guys can just, you know, check it out. So, the first part of this, I would say, is that one intro part where they're showing all the characters, kind of like when you start an episode of Days of Our Lives. I think that's the way they're setting this up, like it's a soap opera. So, it makes sense that... Sorry if you hear something. God. You know, I kind of wish that my neighborhood was just quiet. The only time it's ever quiet in this neighborhood is when it's, like, the Shabbos. Because, like, I live in a generally Jewish neighborhood, but I also live near a hospital. So, like, there's, like, honking and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, like, so I'm gonna go into order. First, Days of Our Lives intro type thing. You got all the characters being introduced, and you're just like, okay, cool. So these are our characters of our very, very weird drama, I guess. It's kind of like a soap opera drama. So, the first official part of the story is Lily is feeling very down. Lily is just having a bad day. She's going through a lot, and like her life just sucks for the most part. So after her very, very, very bad day, she has her laundry day. So during this laundry day, she has to get the washing machine secured. But she can't because the thing keeps coming up because, you know, she obviously overloaded this thing. Like, no joke. Her sitting on it is just going to cause that machine to get damaged. So, like, she's just asking to have a messed up machine. But, like, she goes and she sits on it. And I don't know how heavy Lily is that she can secure a washing machine with her butt. But she doesn't look like a very large person, so I'm guessing that's why it's bopping up on her in her no-no regions, which is getting her aroused. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird campaign, but I think that that's actually kind of funny. Because, like, the next part is, like, her friends and her, they come back to this laundromat or whatever, and, like, they have wine, and they're just enjoying themselves, like, a little too much, if you ask me. But, I mean, I am not the Lily's Garden people. I guess they figure people are gonna totally love the suggestive, these people need to get laid moments. Then, like, after that, like, Lily is just, she's feeling down. She's lonely. She doesn't have anyone. And, like, she's already going through a lot in her life. And her mom's like, you know, there's this cute guy over here. You should try and hook up with him. And then she's like, no, Mom, like, he's, like, old. So, like, Lily's mom's like, you know, if you don't want him, I'll take him. And she's, you know, Lily's mom is, like, her name is Holly. So Lily's mom, Holly, is literally the craziest, most, thirsty woman you will ever sink your teeth into. Like, this woman not only is extra thick, but she's also into extra... Okay, next part of the story! So, after that, she, like, Lily's like, you know, maybe I should try dating. So she goes on Tinder, she gets, like, catfished, because they're using a picture of a guy that eventually becomes her boyfriend, which is hilarious. But, like, this dude's, like, he catfishes her, she goes on multiple dates, but then she meets up with the neighbor in one of these dates, and the neighbor guy, who is named Luke, so Luke and her go on a date, and they have a good evening for the most part, but then he dined and ditched, basically, and left her with the bill. I don't know if it was broke or what, but, like, it's also suggested throughout the story that Luke has a wife. So, maybe his wife was around, maybe we don't know what happened, maybe he was just a jerk at that moment, but his attitude towards Lily does definitely change over time. So, like, after this wondrous Tinder date, she goes to the gym, she's trying to relax, she's trying to get over all her sadness, maybe get in shape, and she sees a butt. A beautiful, glorious booty. And during this time, I think this is when she meets her fiancé. Well, her boyfriend at this point. So, she meets her boyfriend and, like, she's pretty sure, like, this is the one for her, so she's, like, hanging out with him, they're going out to places, and during one of their dates, he paints a picture of the two of them together, so he goes to show her, and it's, like, literally the most insulting thing anybody can actually draw of you. And this guy, he's got, like, no class, oh my god, Lily really could do better. Like, she's not a saint herself, but for God's sakes, this is horrible. So, during, a double date that the neighbor has with her and his wife and her partner, which is, like, this guy who's named Blaine. So, Blaine and Lily and Luke and his wife, which I don't know what her name is, because they never said what her name is. But, yeah, like, they're all on a double date, and during this double date, Luke puts his hand on Lily's hand. It's heavily suggested that he knows that he's not holding his wife's hand, because it's like, come on, dude, come on. But, like, I'm pretty sure this is his wife, because later in the story, you see that he has a kid, so I'm pretty sure this is his wife. So, after that, like, they go to the movies, they hang out, and everything's all good. So Lily, during all this confusion, she's still trying to be good with her boyfriend. She's very happy with him, and, like, she's sending him pictures saying how much she loves him, and at some point she catches him with another woman. This is before the infamous moment that everybody watches, where he does stuff with her mother, but, like, there's actually another woman he cheated on her with, so it's a pretty crazy story. Like, it's a blonde woman who kind of looks like the neighbor's wife, and maybe the neighbor's wife had a transitioning period where she had blonde hair and then switched back to black, who knows. But yeah, like, it was a blonde woman who looked very similar to the neighbor's wife. So, Blaine and Lily, they're gonna get married, so eventually, you know, they have some love-making moments, and Lily's not too happy with it. It's not too great. She's just like, this isn't too great. I don't know. So during her dissatisfaction moments and probably multiple trips to the laundromat, because she just has nothing with this dude, no chemistry, nothing. I think she's just desperate to actually have a relationship. So during this time, she's having nightmares, which is Halloween specials, where she's having nightmares where, like, all sorts of crazy stuff is happening. Like, she's being pulled into the ground, and she's, like, incredibly stressed out, and she's having all sorts of, like, situations happen to her. in these dreams. But, like, I'm gonna start with this one where a woman named Mary pulls her into the ground, and I think that's her way of... There may be someone named Mary in the series, and I just don't know it. But my guess is Mary is a symbolism for getting married. So, that might be it. Overanalyzing Queen to the max! But yeah, like, after that, so, like, they go on a couple's date night, and Blaine, he is horrible with charades. He's just like, things are floating in the air, and, you know, stuff, and I am a goldfish. And, like, she's trying to figure out, you know, what is this guy trying to tell me? What? And he's trying to say, you know, birds. So, like, the other couple's way better at charades. So, they don't click, they don't have chemistry, and her fiancé are just, like, not good for each other. But, like, she's still trying to make this work. So, during this time she's trying to make this work, her mother is in the closet with her fiancé. She goes to see her fiancé and her mother in the closet, and she's very upset because, you know, she's still trying to make things work with this guy, and her mother is doing stuff with him, and it's just, like, kind of messed up because she's trying to be a good girlfriend, and he's just, you know, sleeping around with everyone. The mysterious blonde woman, her mother. It's like, what the hell, man? Why are you doing this? The girl wants to be with you, even though she knows you've been cheating. But yeah, like, after that, like, things are kind of rocky with the two of them, and she really does want to leave. But, like, she can't. So the next sequence is the neighbor's kid, which I'm pretty sure is the neighbor's kid. The neighbor's kid goes to the mall, and after that, they, go on to Santa's lap. They do the whole telling Santa for their presents and what they want for Christmas and whatever. And after that, Lily's mom comes and just, like, yeetus, deletus, the fetus of this guy. And she's like, nope, nope, nope. And she sits up on Santa's lap. Santa's a very happy man. And the two of them, like, even though she just wanted presents from him, they do click. And Santa comes back home with her. And he's just, like, spending this Christmas time with them. And Lily invites the neighbor and his kid over, because I'm guessing she feels bad about how her mom basically tossed his daughter away. But yeah, after that, Santa does, like, a sexy dance, and Lily's just like, oh my god, why did my mom invite this man? And it's pretty obvious from the previous scene that Lily's mom got this dude super drunk. So he's drunk, he's dancing, she's loving it, because it's like Santa's doing a sexy dance for her. But yeah, the mall Santa is very, like, I think he likes her, but, like, I think she just views him kind of like a boy toy. But yeah, like, after that, let's see, I'm gonna make sure I'm in order, because I did go a little off track. It's kind of cool, though, that I was able to write all this down. I planned this out! Huzzah! Okay, so Lily's family are all together for Christmas, and she's trying to set up the little area so that it looks cute, but she ends up just setting part of the decorations on fire, which just doesn't work out very well. And they get over that, everything's all good, they fix things up, and this is when Lily's partner full on, like, gives her a mistletoe kiss. So, like, there's a scene where he's under the mistletoe and she's just looking at this dude and the other dude, the neighbor guy, and she wants to be with the neighbor guy, but, you know, that's not gonna work out. So then after that, they all get together and they exchange gifts, and Lily's boyfriend at the time, he's just, like, full on having issues with staying up. He falls asleep because he's just bored by her. He has no connection with this girl. So after that, they have the whole New Year's party where there's the whole New Year's kiss scene where Lily's watching her mother kiss her fiance and watching everybody kiss each other, but nobody is kissing her, and she's just depressed by it because it's like it's not fair in her eyes. So a little after New Year's, the neighbor finds out that his wife or girlfriend or whatever they are to each other is cheating on him with Blaine because an investigator finds photos of them together. And so because of that, they separate. And during the rehearsal dinner for Lily's wedding, the two of them kind of, go off together and hook up because Blaine didn't even bother trying to make things work out. I'm pretty sure during this, when you see the two of them together smiling, that's Blaine's dream. And then during this time, Lily just, goes off and does stuff with the neighbor guy. After that, her blonde friend, obviously she's told her friends that she hooked up with all these guys. So the blonde friend's like, okay, so Blaine, how big is his stuff? And Lily's like, not very big. And so after that, the blonde friend goes to confirm with the guy, because, they're not together just yet. They're not together. They're just, they had some intimacy there. They were good with each other. They have that connection that her and Blaine just don't have. And so she cheated on him, and she feels it's okay because, he did it so many times. So the guy confirms that, yes, this actually happened, and yep, I'm definitely bigger than him. I have a big eggplant! You gotta watch the videos, I swear, these are funny. So, Lily continues to have nightmares about her fiancé, and about him taking her, and trying to hurt her, and spirits going after her, and I think that's a sign from God, so to speak, to say she shouldn't be with this guy. So, during this time, instead of, spending, they postponed their wedding as far as I can see, and during this time, Lily's just, not cool with the idea. The more she thinks about it, the more stressed out she gets. And Lily, instead of spending Halloween with her fiance, she goes trick-or-treating with the neighbor's daughter, which I think is kind of cute. It establishes that they have a very friendly relationship. And so, to get rid of Blaine, she knows that Blaine is not a mature person. He's obviously wanting his freedom. He's willing to just cheat and cheat and cheat. So she fakes being pregnant, and she shows him. She feels if he does actually love her, he'll stay with her. But if he doesn't, he'll run away, which he did. So now Blaine and her are not dating anymore. And, Blaine starts dating Lily's mom, which is kind of weird. But, there's this whole thing where Blaine is actually with Lily's mom on a date, and they're doing naughty things to each other's drinks. But, obviously, they are in a relationship with each other, because more scenes keep on coming up like that. During this time, Lily is alone for Thanksgiving. She doesn't have any family with her because her mother's off doing stuff with her ex, and it's just she's very sad. So during this time, I believe this is when Lily and Luke get together. So Lily and Luke start dating, and Luke makes this incredibly adorable ice sculpture, which the two sculptures kiss each other, and I think it's adorable. So this is almost the end of my explanation. So here we go. Lily's mom does stuff with Blaine when they are at the Christmas table. Luke yells at Blaine because Blaine's doing stuff with Lily's mom, and I'm sorry if you keep hearing that. It's just like, I hate the fact that Windows 10 does that. It sends you a bajillion notifications. But yeah, like, so Luke does stuff with Lily's mom at the Christmas table, and, you know, like, not Luke, Blaine. And Blaine's just pissed off. Luke's just pissed off because he's like, you're doing this in front of my kid, and you're, you know, hurting Lily's feelings, and I'm pretty sure he cares about her a lot. So, the two of them are together with her mother, and they're skating, and, like, the two of them get off the ice, and Lily's mom either drowns or freezes to death, because an ambulance is in there and Lily's crying. So that makes me think that Lily's mom died during the whole, like, ice skating thing. This could also be another dream sequence, but I think this may have actually happened, because there's another sequence afterwards where Lily has an urn of her mother. So she had to have died somehow, so either it was during the date or during the time that she went skating with them, which the skating one seems more likely, because I think that they were just trying to get each other high in the date one. So Lily loses her mother. Her and Luke get together. They're in the same household, and at some point, Lily gets pregnant. And this is the end of our story, pretty much. Lily gets pregnant. Lily gets scared because she sees that Luke runs away, but she's scared that he's not going to come back. He actually comes back with a little onesie, and boom! I just summed up the entire story of Lily's Garden. You feel me? Mwah! Anyway, if you enjoyed this, like, comment, and subscribe for more spastastic content, and I will see you in the next video. Peace! Goodbye! It's time once again for the Phantom Squad top tier. These are for the people who are awesome sauce. And I know that you guys have heard this every single time you've seen my video, but to be honest, I feel like these people definitely do deserve the appreciation and love and respect that I give them, because they have been there for me throughout everything. They are my friends, they have supported me through Patreon and all that, and I appreciate it. The fact that I'm going over 200 subscribers now and really developing my channel really does touch me, because it really does make me feel like you guys care. So continue watching, and if anything, like, I will update this at some point, but these are the people who have been true blue there for me throughout everything. And the few that are bigger YouTubers, they've actually been very supportive to me in the past. They've talked to me, they've done all this stuff, like Veggie Gamer and Base Shaman. They've been very sweet with me, giving me advice, doing things with me. They really, I think the two of them have been very good to me, and that's why they're on this list. So, here's to you, Jazz the Chameleon, Potato _ a bunch of numbers, Edie Rose 23, Cute Girl Sim, Calorie _ Aiken, Maloonix5, Carissa Sims, Benjamin GYT, Lovely Laura, Veggie Gamer, Base Shaman, EJ Blackdove, Trippy D, Ray of Sunshine X1, Sonic Jenny, Shipty, Kaleda Sims, Prismatic Simmer, Sims Lena, Stray Shadow Cat, Sims Lita, and Josh CHG. Hope to see you guys in the next video, and if you guys want to keep up with all my endeavors and beyond, follow me on Twitter, and all my social networks will be in the description, and I will see you soon. Peace.